Hey, what's good, people? Welcome to Homeworld Deserts of Karak. I'm your host, Kao Shmao, and today I'm going to be casting the the semifinals from Jaraci Cup 16 between PhoenixYo and Bozocow. Should be a pretty fun series, and I'm excited to see how this goes. So before I load up game one, I'm just going to go over the info.txt. PhoenixYo picks faction first. He's going to go with Coalition. Bozocow is going to pick Alcyon. Bozocow, getting into the bans, is going to ban Kalash Teeth. PhoenixYo, like he normally does, just decides he's not going to ban anything. He likes all maps equally, I guess. For map 1, PhoenixYo is going to pick Firebase Krill. Bozocow is going to pick Alcyon Territories and Canyon Outpost. For games 2 and 3, PhoenixYo is going to pick the Shallows, and Bozocow is going to pick Kartoba for the potential ace match. So, without further ado, let's get into game 1. Alright, so it looks like Bozocow's going for some early RUs. Gonna go scouting with his base runner a little bit.
Salvager construction complete. Move to destination. Set travelox. Rally position marked.
PhoenixYo, it looks like, has fully saturated his main.
Set travelox in advance. Hold position. Target position updated.
No sign of tech just yet. Bozocow's going for early refinery modes, so more cautious opener and more economic opener than we're used to seeing from him. He is throwing out a scanner with the base runner to scout, get some early vision on PhoenixYo, see what he's doing. This will let him figure out the 2 base timing, and let him know if he's in for a rush or if PhoenixYo is going to match him on eco. PhoenixYo, it looks like, is going for a rush. Teched early LAVs, going for upgraded carrier production, and you see he's already starting to pump them out. So he is going to try to get some early damage done with those.
Production online. Hostile craft detected. Prosecute. Production crews are ready to receive resources from salvagers. Carrier active. Command verified.
Bozocow is tech sand skimmers. He's teching up fleet capacity.
Salvager construction complete. Fleet capacity upgraded.
Hopefully he sees what PhoenixYo is doing in time to respond to it appropriately.
Course mapped. Light attack vehicle online. Artifact detected. Secured all props.
Bozocow, of course, defending champion from Jaraci Cup 15. PhoenixYo's definitely got an uphill battle on his hands, but this guy's a really unpredictable player. He is kind of infamous for pulling out a lot of weird strats, and he might be able to make something funny happen. We'll see.
Rally position marked. Command verified. Green mark verified.
So Bozocow just gonna send out a few scouting base runners, just see what his opponent's doing.
Light attack vehicle online. Move in monitor scans.
PhoenixYo waiting a long time to commit with these LAVs, though.
Moving to destination. Light attack vehicle
You know, honestly, I'd say the window to do any kind of economic damage with these is probably over.
Position set. Acknowledge.
Bozocow already kind of sees what's up, starts pulling back.
Advance out.
Gets an artifact out in the meantime, and he was going for a second, but he's just gonna pull back, give some respect to those LAVs.
Command verified.
Combat ready.
Bozocow's got a second production cruiser out,
Support ready.
Carrier
and he's building a third.
Position marked.
So he is gonna try to match this LAV production as quick as he can.
Light attack vehicle online. Position.
Sand skimmer under fire.
Target location marked. High speed to target.
No sign of a support cruiser or anything from PhoenixYo. He's already teched LAV assault pack.
Extracting an
He's going for LAV armor level 2, just investing heavily in LAV upgrades. We've got our first fight breaking out. Looks like even trakes on both sides.
Command verified. Production cruiser online.
Defenses.
Rally position marked. Target position set. Point verified.
Heretic turret identified. Enemy base.
PhoenixYo's gonna drop a turret.
Base runner advancing. Rally position marked.
It's gonna make it really hard for Bozocow to fight in this area.
Grid mark notice. Sand skimmer enhancements online. Artifact extraction team en route.
Bozocow's gonna pull back, give a little bit of respect to that turret.
This is your captain.
Bozocow, meanwhile, has
Position marked.
Course verified.
Course set.
weaponized his carrier.
Vehicle rendering complete.
A base runner is under attack.
Moving it out a little bit to hold the middle of the map. Starting to tech into sand skimmer upgrades of his own.
The strike craft has been destroyed. Sand skimmer taking fire.
He's taking a fight over this turret. Turret goes down.
Heretic turret destroyed.
Now he's gonna try to chase down these LAVs.
Defense alert. Heretic forces have secured an artifact. Move and monitor scans. Acknowledge.
Invasion strike craft down.
Grid mark set. Advance.
Triple producing sand skimmers right now. There's no way PhoenixYo can keep up with this.
Light attack vehicle online. Rally position designated. Rally position marked. Rally position marked. We do not.
So in the meantime, PhoenixYo is teching AAVs. No sign of a support cruiser yet, which is kind of concerning for him, to be honest.
Acknowledge salvager online. Rally position designated.
Bozocow is already so far ahead economically, he's on 3 bases. PhoenixYo's gotta keep up with that if he wants to stay in this game, which all of these skimmers and a carrier bearing down on him, I don't know what he's gonna be able to do about it.
Course set. Salvager construction complete.
Bozocow building base runners. He's got control of mid right now, he plans on using it. Bozocow sharking in for damage with the sand skimmers, takes down a salvager,
Construction complete. Destination locked in.
takes down LAVs.
Been destroyed.
Artifact
Second salvager falls. Logistics module falls.
ED command. Evasive movement.
Got a third salvager kill. He's just gonna overrun.
Salvager eliminated.
And I think at this point it's only a matter of time before PhoenixYo GG's.
Copy. Artifact extraction team en route. Grid mark set. New position.
First AAVs hit the field though.
Strike craft destroyed.
Looks like they're gonna clean up these sand skimmers.
Be advised. Tracking unidentified hostile.
Units verified. Destination locked in. Light attack vehicle online.
Defense alert.
So
Enemy armor inbound.
High speed to target.
Course set.
Command verified. Destination locked in. Production
PhoenixYo desperately needs a support cruiser. I don't think he realizes how far behind he is right now.
Press out.
Death light attack vehicle rendering complete.
Defense
Drops a
alert.
cheeky turret over on Bozocow's side of the
Sand
map,
skimmer taking fire. Alert.
but that's not gonna be too long for this world. Sand skimmers are already cleaning it up, and the space runner right here is not too far behind.
Enemy turret destroyed.
And PhoenixYo is gonna GG.
Lost.
So that's game 1 to Bozocow. Bear with me a minute, just gonna load up game 2. Alright, so game 2 is going to be on Gaussian territories. And this is Bozocow's pick. Rush distance on this one is really short, so I am expecting some kind of rush from him. Bozocow loves rail rushes. So we're going to see how that goes.
Return for decommission. We have discovered a sacred site. Secure the route.
Base runner attire coming out for Bozocow.
Systems online.
Going for early sand skimmer fabrication, so
The salvager online.
we've got some kind of rush in the works.
Course verified. Salvager construction complete.
Set charges right there. Course set.
Advance on new heading.
Established. Extraction systems charged.
Verify grid mark and advance.
Course set.
PhoenixYo building a support cruiser. I think he learned his lesson from last game.
Strikecraft fabrication online.
Scouting with the probe a little bit.
Destination locked in. Observing target on horizon.
Course verified. Maneuvers.
Sees it's not refinery mode. He's going to look for that production cruiser.
Advance.
Finds it.
Contact alert. Light attack vehicle rendering complete.
Bozocow already building sand skimmers.
Rally position designated. Move
And
to
PhoenixYo, now that the support cruiser's almost out, he's going to tech into LAV fabrication.
fleet capacity upgraded. We have insufficient construction to destination.
And base runner inventory as well. That's gonna let him drop a turret as soon as he builds the base runner, which he might need if he gets rushed.
Salvager online. Acknowledge.
Carrier systems ready.
Sounds good. Light attack vehicle rendering complete. Position updated.
PhoenixYo move into his second base.
Cruiser moving out. Light attack
Carrier
vehicle
systems
online.
operational.
Course set.
New course entered.
Point advance underway.
No sign of tech from Bozocow yet.
Vehicle rendering complete.
Hostile scanner
Probably
spotted.
saving up for railgun
Support
fabrication.
cruiser spotted. Sand skimmer taking fire.
Sand skimmers are gonna come in, claim salvager.
New contact.
One salvager goes
Enemy
down.
salvager destroyed.
Base runner drops a turret.
Course verified. Light attack vehicle online. We are dialed in an artifact signal. Secure it.
But the turret's set up in a bad location. I can't do anything about these sand skimmers.
Destination locked in.
Course set.
Coordinates verified.
Maneuvering out.
PhoenixYo forced to bring his carrier back to
Sand skim.
Defense alert.
zone out these
Hostile
skimmers.
carrier spotted.
Bozocow's teching railguns.
Coordinates verified. Fleet
So
capacity
this is a pretty traditional rail rush.
acknowledged.
Advance out.
Expecting him to get some heavy railguns out and then start pouring damage on this carrier.
Sand skimmer advancing.
Heating new coordinates.
Hostile turret spotted.
Destination locked in.
Maneuvers grid mark.
Move and monitor scans.
Coordinates verified.
Moving to destination. Coordinates verified. Idle vehicle.
Heavy railgun online. Grid mark.
Sand skimmer under fire.
Boom. Grid mark set.
First railgun shot comes out. Looks like Bozocow's gonna whittle down the support cruiser. They're gonna switch targets to the carrier. Got another heavy railgun building.
Advance out.
Course verified.
PhoenixYo starting to build LAVs.
Moving to destination.
Coordinates verified. Heavy railgun in service. Maneuvering out.
Alright, 2 heavy railguns out now for Bozocow.
Acknowledged.
Advance on fire course. Understood. Detected.
Course verified.
Defense alert. Support cruiser
Already
identified.
putting a ton of damage on this carrier in a really short amount of time. PhoenixYo, meanwhile, probably not going to be able to get enough LAVs out in time to do anything about this.
Commander.
Staff flight. Sending counter fire. Move to contact.
3rd heavy railgun out for Bozocow. They're focusing that support cruiser.
Light attack vehicle online. Verified.
Advance on fire course. Adjusting fire target position.
Paratech turret identified. Defense alert. Hostile carrier detected.
Acknowledged.
Sand skimmer taking fire.
PhoenixYo knows he has to move. He's going to push in with these LAVs.
Reposition craft. Reposition.
Hostile strike craft.
But he just doesn't have the numbers.
Coordinates verified.
New position.
Commander.
Strike craft.
And this carrier is not long for this world at all.
Defense group 1 lost.
And down goes PhoenixYo.
Group 1 lost.
Pretty textbook rail rush from Bozocow there. Alright, we're gonna load up Game 3. Game 3 is gonna be on Canyon Outpost. And we are on match point. PhoenixYo's up against the wall here. If he doesn't make something happen, he is out of the tournament. And it's kind of surprising to see him go down so quick, because he's coming off of a 3-0 win in the quarterfinals against Orbnet, who's a really competent DOK player. Was kind of expecting a little bit more fight. Looks like he's doing something similar to what he did in Game 1, going for LAV fabrication first. When you do this as Coalition, you want to do a ton of damage early, and your window to do damage is pretty narrow. Game 1, he was a little bit passive with his LAVs. He was actually incredibly passive with his LAVs and didn't push in until he didn't have the numbers anymore.
Advance to CE target.
Gonna be interesting to see if he does this again or not.
Salvage removing.
Carrier systems ready.
Bozocow's coming off of a successful rush, going for refinery mode,
Rally position marked.
which
Rally
is
position designated.
kind of ideal for PhoenixYo. Hopefully he can get some economic damage done early. Bozocow attacking sand skimmer fabrication as soon as he can, though.
Advance on new heading.
PhoenixYo going for the carrier production upgrade. He's gonna try to pump out LAVs as quick as he can. One's already moving across the map to get some vision.
Command production cruiser ready to receive resources from salvagers. Strike craft fabrication online. Acknowledge. Rally position marked. Rally position marked.
Yeah, honestly, these LAVs could be doing so much more good if they were on the other side of the map right now.
Move to destination.
Like, if PhoenixYo was here
Hostile forces detected.
with all of them,
Commander.
he'd be getting salvager kills right now.
Light attack vehicle ready.
Bozocow just now building sand skimmers, so he wouldn't be able to do much about it.
Light attack moving. Rally position.
Yeah, the timidity from PhoenixYo here is a little bit concerning.
Acknowledge.
I don't feel good about his chances of making this rush work. Second LAV assault pack though,
Light attack vehicle online.
so he's committing hard into LAVs.
Moving to destination.
A strike craft has been destroyed.
LAVs find Bozocow scouting sand skimmers, so now he knows what's up.
Light attack vehicle.
And he's instantly tacking into assault ships, which are
Systems offline.
a pretty good response to mass LAV. They do a lot of area of effect damage,
Online in the field.
Advance out. Course verified.
and can tank a little bit against these types of units.
Rally position marked.
Second production cruiser is out for Bozocow, and he's pumping out sand skimmers as fast as he can. LAVs start trading with the skimmers, get a kill.
Destroyed.
Point mapped.
Get alert. Carrier taking fire.
Bozocow's only option here right now is to try to zone out these LAVs with his carrier.
CU field.
Um,
Light attack vehicle online.
PhoenixYo, not trying too hard to get around the carrier right now. I mean, he's got assault pack, he's got the boost.
Armored craft fabrication.
He should just be going in to get salvager kills. Or try picking off sand skimmers, or just something, because if you waffle around like this for long enough, you're gonna get outproduced.
Rally position marked.
Sand skimmer under fire.
And all of a sudden your rush is looking really silly.
Hostile strike craft.
I have the feeling that's exactly what's about to happen.
A strike craft has been destroyed.
Bozocow has assault ship tech out. He's building them now, 2 at a time. First one is hitting the field.
Cruiser engaging the enemy. Defense alert. Cruiser under fire.
Move into position in charge array. Production cruiser rally position designated. Rally position designated. Guns move rally position designated.
Yeah, those are gonna zone out these LAVs along with the carrier.
Craft in area respond. Maneuver us out.
Carrier range systems offline. Core set. Carrier weapon systems.
LAVs are gonna make a break for it.
Coordinates verified.
Maneuver us out.
Rally position designated. Course set.
PhoenixYo, I think, building a support cruiser, which he's gotta do.
Carrier repair systems.
He's
offline.
pretty far behind economically.
Systems reading.
Course set.
Bozocow actually doing what he did in game 1, already moving up to his third base.
Fleet capacity upgraded.
Charge layout set. Get started.
Assault ships are gonna hang out,
Stand rally position designated.
guard this choke point,
Rally position marked.
keep the LAVs from getting in this way.
Armor advancing. Coordinates verified.
PhoenixYo moving up to his second base, getting fighter and gunship fabrication. I actually really like this tech. This is a good choice for him right now,
Sand skimmer advancing.
because it's
Move. Contact in.
gonna let him kind of avoid everything Bozocow has on the field, and potentially do a ton of economic damage and even up the base count.
Zone verified. Observing target on horizon.
Grid mark set.
PhoenixYo building 3 strike fighters.
Command verified.
Proceed to map.
Probably a good choice. I'd like to see him build probably 5 or 6 of these and try to take out a production cruiser.
Coordinates verified.
Neither player really wanting to take a fight in mid right now.
Armored ship rendered. Carrier repair systems offline.
Command verified.
Rally position marked.
Ready for deployment.
Bozocow teching armored unit defenses for these assault ships.
Verified.
Just make them a little bit tankier.
Destroyed.
Target zone designated. Destination locked in.
Light attack vehicle rendering complete.
Out.
Target zone verified.
Sound skipper moving out.
Point verified.
Rally position designated. Fleet capacity upgraded.
So
Course set. Maneuvering.
Popper's asking if I think Bozocow should have canceled the last production cruiser to build more units. I don't think so.
Online.
PhoenixYo's not really doing a lot to contest him right now. If you can get away with ecoing up, do it. And also having two production lines on the field really helps Bozocow avoid floating CUs and RUs.
Armored ship rendered.
Strike fighters are making a play.
Fighter inbound. Sand skimmer under
They're gonna go straight for that support cruiser, or production cruiser, sorry.
has been engaged in.
It's not really anything to contest these right now.
Hostile strike fighter down.
Two strike fighters go down.
Taking fire.
Move us out.
Course marked. Advance.
Destination locked.
LAVs make a play too to capitalize on the damage, but these assault ships are gonna ward them off.
Force up.
So,
Advance underway.
production cruiser didn't actually go down there,
Interceptor online awaiting orders.
because Bozocow scrambled the second production cruiser.
Grid work set. Advance.
The combined AA from these two units actually did a lot to damage these strike fighters.
Target zone designated.
Hostile scanners.
Now, Bozocow's making a push with his assault ships.
Armorcraft lost.
Move to mark. Close range.
They're gonna trade with these AAVs. PhoenixYo forced to
Hostile
use these strike fighters on
Ready for
defense.
contact.
Sand skimmer taking fire.
Copy.
AAVs for now look like they're
Acknowledge.
doing decently well against these assault ships, but there's just so many of them here. The area of effect damage is brutal.
Been lost.
C-section.
Strike craft.
We've already got a ton of salvager kills here.
Command verified.
Hostile strike craft destroyed.
Focus fire.
Ready. Defense.
Bozocow, meanwhile, is going for interceptors.
Fighter spooling up. Move. Contact imminent.
So he's gonna try to chip in for damage with those.
Coordinates.
Interceptors being scrambled to wipe out these strike fighters.
Destination locked. We have insufficient resource units.
Gonna try to get this dogfight in frame.
Identified.
Verified. Set research fulfilled.
Defense group
And
one lost.
PhoenixYo knows you can't fight this. He's gonna GG. And that is the end of game 3. Really, really fast series from Bozocow. Yeah, they're just... PhoenixYo, I think, was a little bit behind the whole game, and yeah, when you're in that position and your opponent's going up on you that quickly and you're letting him get away with it, you're gonna get rolled eventually. Like, one way or another, it's gonna happen. And yeah, PhoenixYo, I think, just a little bit too timid to really put up a fight. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the stream there, but thank you folks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.